I'm going to show you the fastest and easiest way to find out what your maintenance calorie intake is and how to know if you're on a surplus, aka going over your maintenance calorie intake, or on a deficit, which is below your calorie intake. So if you're real quick, if you are over, that means you're eventually going to start to gain more weight. And if you are under, you're going to lose weight. Maintenance calorie intake, basically what it is it says it all. It's the calories where you maintain. You don't gain and you don't lose. It's a certain amount of calories where you just stay the same. And another thing is, what is a calorie? Calorie is a unit of energy that is in foods. So, like I said, if we go over our maintenance calorie intake, we're going to start to gain weight. But on the other hand, if we are below it, we're going to lose weight. So now, you might be wondering, how do I know what my maintenance calorie intake is throughout the day? Pretty easy. Honestly, step by step, so like you can do this in 2 seconds to find out. So I'll use myself as an example. So what you're going to do is, actually here, I'll go all the way back here. You're going to search up calculator.net and you're going to click the first one. Here, there are different calculations that you could find out, but if you want to specifically find out what your calorie intake is going to be, you just click calorie calculator. Then here, we'll put the units. We just fill in our personal information. So, age, 26, male, height, 180 centimeters, and kgs. You can also change the units too if you like. Kgs would be, right now I'm 95. So here's activity level. So how active are you throughout the day? So this all depends on the person itself. So do you have a very physical job? Do you have a desk job? Is it in the middle? Do you work out a lot? Do you not? So this all depends on the individual itself. For myself, I would say I'm active. I don't have a physical job. It's not intense, and I don't go to the gym 6 times a week. So I'm right here, active. Then all you gotta do, calculate, and boom, there you go. So over here, it shows for myself to maintain my weight, I need roughly 3,000 calories. So if I can easily track my calories throughout the day, stick to 3,000, I'm gonna stay the same, right? But if I want to start to lose weight, what I have to do is now I have to subtract my maintenance calorie intake by a certain number. So it all depends on how much you want to lose weight and how fast you want to lose it. So if you want to lose weight at a slower rate, so for myself, because I'm a powerlifter, I don't want to lose my strength, because if I drop down my calorie intake, if I'm in a crazy deficit, eventually my strength will also take a toll as well. So if I want to still be at a deficit but at a slower rate to still keep my strength, then a 2,700, close to 2,800 calorie intake would be good. If I want to lose more, that's when you start to drop at least 500. But if I really, really want to lose a kg per week, this is where I have to be at. I do not suggest this, especially if you want to be at the sustainable, the healthiest, and the more suitable way to lose weight. Because in my opinion, I feel like at a slower rate, it's better because number one, you can still eat a little bit more, so you don't have to be very strict and stingy about what you eat. But number two, you can still keep the gains and still lose weight at the same time. All right, so it doesn't really show it on here. There's a lot of other stuff here too, but on the other hand, if you want to gain, if you want to go in a surplus, go in a bulk, then I would have to go over. So anything above 3,000 is when I'm going to start to gain weight. And at this point, I don't even track my food because I love eating so much food. When I was on my peak bulk, I know I was going for sure over 3,000. So I for sure gained weight. I gained a lot of weight. I did get stronger though. So that's another thing too, is when you're on a bulk, you're going to eat a lot more food because you have more food in you. Then you can get stronger and build a lot of strength. So there you go. That's how you do it. So here there's different kind of cycling. So a zigzag calorie cycling. So it's kind of like a zigzag in a way. So you can see here, go 3,000, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 3,000. So it's kind of like a weekend, you have higher calories, and then weekdays lower. See? So there you go. Nothing too crazy, pretty easy. And there's a lot of different things here that you can read and learn more about calories and weight loss and all that kind of stuff. There's actually a lot. Holy, I didn't even see all this. See? Boom. Many people seek to lose weight, and often the easiest way to do so is to consume fewer calories each day. See? And right here, but how many? This largely depends on the amount of physical activity a person performs each day. So it's different for all people. Boom. So it just all depends on your maintenance calorie intake and how much you eat. Another thing too is in the near future, I will show you how to track your food and how to measure your foods to see how much you are eating within a day. So this is just like the first part where, okay, we need the numbers so we can get a goal and stick to that goal. The next part is like, okay, the action of trying to achieve that goal is just tracking your foods. That'll be a video for next time, but this is just the basic part, okay? So real quick, just to summarize everything, if I have a 3,000 calorie maintenance and I want to be on a deficit, I need to subtract. Honestly, my best bet if you want to go at a slower rate would be either 300 to 500 less. So 3,000 minus 500. And if you want to be on a surplus, then you can either do same thing other way or 500. So any of those numbers are good. It's good to start. And what you want to do is you want to first kind of try it out. You want to find a number, stick to that. So for example, if I'm going to be on a deficit, let's say I'm on a 2,500 calorie deficit. So I'm going to eat 2,500 calories every day to lose weight. So for a couple of weeks or maybe a month, depending on how my body is changing, if I see a difference, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with the deficit. If I don't see a difference, then we can play around with it. Then maybe we can start to subtract a little bit more calories so we can see that body weight drop down, right? But it's all, based on how you feel. You kind of see how you go in trial and error, right? And you can always adjust your calories. So there you go. That is pretty much it. So like I said, in the future, real soon, I'm going to make a video on me basically showing you guys how I step by step measure my foods, track it, put on an app to make sure that I am on my weight loss journey. So that's pretty much it, guys. Other than that, guys, if you want to take a look at my strength training course, it's in the description below. But till next time, peace.